Hey y'all, this is Stony, your Be More Mystic. And today we're doing your mind, your heart, and your higher self. What should you be focused on? What should you be really thinking about? What should you be releasing from your heart? And any messages that your higher self wants to share with you. All right, your mind. So right now you should be really focused and strategizing on your personal goals and whatever it is that you want to be doing. You need to be focused on the desires of your heart. What are the desires of your heart? The desires of your heart may or may not be financial things. It may be something creative that you want to embark upon, but you have all these other things that are distracting you. So it's time for you to get focused, to stay focused, to know what it is that you want, and to keep your eyes on the prize. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is all about knowing and having meticulous details and insight into particular things, and also having the emotional wherewithal to go after those things that you desire. The Queen of Swords is also very knowledgeable. It's like maybe there's some research that you need to be doing that's going to turn some things around for you. But there are also some things that you need to be cutting out in order for you to maintain your focus on whatever it is that you should be doing. And as you continue to focus, things will shift and change for you in your favor. Yeah, once you get focused, the blessings are going to pour out from heaven, because whatever it is that you want to do, the universe also wants you to do it. So you're going to have to be able to nurture your spiritual self as well as your physical self. And once you do that, you pour out your love, your attention to this particular project, you are going to be blessed immensely, enormously. Okay? We have the Six of Pentacles, death, and the world. So it's like you need to bring an end to this imbalance way of operating. So in your mind, you're giving your attention to something that does not deserve it. Like you're so focused. Okay, I hear that you're so focused on these meticulous details that it is hindering you from completing a particular project. And it's time to stop that. Stop being so meticulous. Get it done. And then you can go back and refine it. But the universe is asking you to just get it done. Just do it. Put it out there. Whatever it is, just do it. Stop mulling it over in your mind, because it's like you're beating a dead horse. It's perfect. It's great. It's awesome already. Just do it. That's what your mind. Your heart. What do you need to be releasing? Okay, so here we go. Waiting, learning. You need to be releasing that, because you already know whatever it is that you need to know. You know it already. So it's time for you to act. It's time for you to act. You've been lying in wait. You've been watching. You've been analyzing. You've been doing everything that you needed to do. But now it's time for you to act. Got the Wheel of Fortune twice. I'm going to go back and do some other things in a minute. So it's like your action is going to shift things. You have to do something, and things are going to shift, but you have to take action. As long as you're waiting and learning and strategizing and fine tuning the details, it's like you're never going to move forward. Things are never going to change. So it's time for you to put it out there, to do it. Knight of Cups. It's time for you to come forward and nurture this thing in a way that produces results, in a way that shows that you love what you're doing, in a way that shows or reveals whatever it is this thing is that you're doing. It's time to reveal it. So your heart wants you to release this project, for you to let it go, for you to embark, to go forward with whatever it is that you've been holding back. We have the Seven of Swords. Oh, because you know that you've been deceiving yourself. Or maybe this message is letting you know that you've been deceiving yourself. Like you already know that this project that you have, or this thing that you have, is a good thing, but you've been holding back. You've been holding it too close to your chest and not revealing what you have, not revealing, I hear, the secrets. And it's time to reveal the secrets. It's time to let this thing go. It's time to allow what you've learned to be showcased. I feel like you're being asked to stop deceiving yourself. Yeah, stop deceiving yourself, because you're holding yourself back by holding back what you know. All right. Any messages? Okay, sorry. From your higher self. What messages from your higher self? Ooh. Okay. So there is a battle that you are having. It's like you already know some things. Your intuition speaks to you regularly. You know in your heart that your ideas come from a sacred place. You know that you're thinking that these positive ideas, or this idea that you have, is something that is grand, that is beautiful, that will take flight once you release it. It will flourish once you release it. But there's this battle that you have within yourself. So I feel like this vulture is your higher self and you are this crow. So you have this information that you're sitting on, and it's beautiful. But the vulture is like, that's not enough. Having this information is not enough. The vulture wants to eat it. The vulture wants to consume it. The vulture wants to, the vulture, which is your higher self, wants you to consume this knowledge that you have, to digest it, to take it all in, to not waste anything. I keep seeing bones, like clean bones, like there's nothing on the bone. Like they want you to, whatever information they're trying to give to you, don't restrict yourself. Don't just say, oh, I have enlightenment, or I know this information. Digest it, eat it, make it a part of who you are. Yeah. So your higher self I feel like your higher self wants to be you, or they want they want you to be your higher self. So they want to be so connected with you that you don't know the difference, that you have become one with yourself, with your thoughts, with your ideas, that when your higher self comes to you with information, that you just don't pick out what you want, or you don't pick out what's comfortable, but you take everything, what's good, what's bad, what's uncomfortable, that you take all of this in. So yeah, going back to this dragonfly, once you get that information, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the insight that you're gaining from your higher self. Because I feel like there's a certain level of fear that you're not really sure whether or not this information is real, whether or not it's true. And your higher self is saying that, yes, you can trust yourself. Look at all this air, all these thoughts going on. Yeah, you and your higher self are on the same page. But you need to allow your higher self to take you deeper. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you are, the knowledge or the information that you're gaining. Because this vulture, it may seem very scary. It may seem very aggressive. This information might be difficult sometimes, but your higher self is like, it's all good. Like, I'm here to provide this information, and you need to attack it head on and take it in. All right. I feel like I'm blabbering about the same thing. The King of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of information coming to you, and it may be overwhelming, but you need to maintain your position because you are the king. You dominate, you control this information and how you take it in. I feel like maybe there's some times spiritually that you become overwhelmed because there's so many things that are around you that want your attention, that want to pull and take your attention away, but you must remain focused. And these things that are trying to take your attention away, it's like it's time for you to not be a traitor to yourself, to move away from these distractions, and don't allow yourself to be distracted by these energies, because it's not anything physical. I don't think that there's anything physical that's distracting you, but there are a lot of thoughts that you have that are taking you away from your intuitive and spiritual goals. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on over here. Because I did see all right, move those together. The Wheel of Fortune twice. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. 7. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get this organized. Okay. So your intuition is a blessing, basically, but you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. A cycle of acting irrationally and being able to think things through and offer true commitment to whatever this project is going to be a blessing. So it's time for you to offer a commitment to yourself or to this project that you have been working on. And once you commit yourself to this thing, things are going to shift for you. It's like the shift is waiting to happen. And it's like once you choose, once you bow down, and once you begin to follow what you already know intuitively, what you've been taught spiritually, how you've been guided by your intuition, you will know. And it will bring an end to the chaos that you have out here in your mind or mentally. One second. Give me a minute, Nathan. I'm finishing up this video. Okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So we have the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. So yeah, it's time for you to move away from deceiving yourself, from these deceptive thoughts that you have, and move away from giving attention to things that are not in your best interest, that are not pushing whatever goal that you have in mind, whatever project you're working on. It's like you need to move away because it's going to kill your project. It's going to kill the passion. It's killing your ideas. And you need to offer more attention to this particular project that you have been working on. All right, y'all. Sorry about that interruption. Enjoy your day. If you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe, all of that.